Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the
has
sun.
been missing in Savannah.
And when you come around, and it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Where is Cody?
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Come on in. If you're in the building, I just wanted you guys to know, I just got text message that today I have to go in for a mandatory meeting. I missed the last one, so I'm pretty sure I need to show up this time. I do want you guys to know that some rules and regulations, so this is why we're having the meeting now. Other people, they'll come in, they'll catch the live, and they'll hear what I have to say. We're still doing our Christmas giveaway tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. I'm like 90% ready. I'm going to be running, but it's worth it. I cannot wait. You guys. I know we're not going to have a live today at 3 o'clock because I will be in my mandatory meeting at my job that just so randomly likes to pop up and say mandatory. But I want you guys to know that that's fine. It's not going to stop anything. I'm still going to be ready. And so I wanted to go over some of the rules and regulations. If you want to buy tickets or, donate, it's not really buying a ticket. It's really donating and you get a ticket, that's fine. And we'll keep that open or whatever. And so, but you have to be present to win. If you're not going to be present, then please text me before the live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, and we will have a mod pick your envelope for you if your name is picked. Okay, if your name is picked. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Somebody put a 1 in the chat. Because I don't know if you guys hear me. And I was supposed to get my hair done today, and I can't even do that. I'm a little bit upset. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm gonna have to jump in the shower. I don't like that. I don't like to rush like I missed something. I just don't. It's just terrible. And I'm gonna talk to my boss or whatever you want to call management today, because we can't be doing this next year. We can't be doing this next year because I got school and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if she wants to have a meeting, I'm gonna tell her I'm not trying to be insubordinate, but I don't like to start something I can't finish. I don't, I just worked at 12, and now you want me back at 2, and then I got to work 12 tonight. That's 17 hours that you got me up, and I can't even work efficiently on the hours of sleep that I've got, let alone grasp what you're going to say in a meeting. Come on now. Make it make sense. I am. Hey, this is SP. I'm live right now.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So that was a family member, and I don't want her to come out and say something that everybody needs to listen to. I do have respect for people up in the building. So I wanted you guys to first know that, okay? We will be starting exactly at 8 p.m. Central Time. And I do have somebody in mind that has been supporting this channel. I mean, I'm saying a mod. I'm not just saying family, but a mod that has been dedicated in their sickness, in their health, and everything. That I normally don't say who it is. They'll just get something in the mail. If they get something, they get something. If they don't, they don't. Sometimes it might be the same person. Sometimes it might be a different person. It might be more than one. But whatever. We're going to do that. Hey, Wanda, how you doing? Hey, Davy, how you doing? So I wanted everybody to know the number one rule. You have to be present. If you're not present, text me. And I don't want everybody texting me saying, I'm not going to be there, and then I'm the only one there, or whatever, But we've got a lot of gifts. I was looking. I have to get a little bit more today. And that's what I've been doing. I've been just every day. I'm trying to find something that's in every state. And so we have to kind of stay, in a frame. Like, a lot of places here that they have you can eat at, you may not have in your state. So we have to stay on main things like, Applebee's, Red Lobster, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Bed and Beyond, or Bed and Bath, whatever. We got to stay in those, because like here, there's some places like we don't have a Macy's no more. We used to have Macy's, and I want to get a Macy's card, but not in every state has Macy's. You would have to buy something online, and it's just too much, So that's why we don't really get those cards. But KFC, okay. KFC, you like some chicken? Okay. So I only have to get 6 more cards. So, and I know two of the cards I have not got, but two. I'm pretty sure I know some, but KFC, I'll grab one of those today. I said tomorrow. Oh, I'll grab one today, and usually I have a family member that when I go and get these cards, they usually go out with me, not physically, but I have them on the phone, and they give me the ideal of, oh, that'd be a nice card or whatever. But we, Christmas kind of snuck up on us this year, and we didn't do what we normally do. And what we normally do is buy a card each month, and in that way, when December hits, we're pretty much, 50%, 60% done. So 8 o'clock on the dot, we will be starting. If I choose not to be late, I'm going to choose not to be late. So if you think that I'm on black people's time, I'm not. I'm not. Sometimes things happen, but I am a stickler for trying to be on time. So I guarantee you, if you show up late and your name has been called, I will randomly ramble about whose name has not called in throughout the live to give that person a chance. But at the end of the live, every card is going to go, whether they hear or not hear. You guys, I'm just letting you know. Some people got mad and was like, they show up. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Zena's in the live, and she's got a ticket in there. And if you a member or a mod and I don't have your name down, I would love to had to go live today and just get my tickets in there, but it ain't gonna happen. So when I get home in the morning, I'm going to be, and I can do it. I can do it. I got all my paperwork right here. Well, that ain't it right there, but here it is right here. I got my paperwork right there, and there's another paper, but everything is on my desk, and I'll be glad to just get this cleaned off. But I got your names in there, and I know at the beginning, if you think that you don't have a ticket, you might have a ticket in there, because at the beginning we were giving tickets to people that came up on the platform, and we did it for maybe the first month, or they called in or something, and so we gave out, I think it was like 26 tickets. So if you did call in, you did come on the platform in the first month, I think it was in August, guess what? You got a ticket in there. And I think I even told you, but you may forgot. So I'm just letting you guys know. Some people be like, well, I don't remember, this person ever buying a ticket. Sometimes people hit me up on Cash App throughout the day. They do. They be like, hey, this is for me some tickets or whatever. And so, and then we come live and I done forgot all about it, but I wrote it down as soon as it came in. I'm just letting, or you came up on the live or you called in and you helped support the channel by your wise wisdom. Just letting you know that you did not go unnoticed, that you do have a ticket in there. Okay? I do want to wish everybody the best of luck tomorrow. I am finna go take me a shower and go do something I don't want to do, is go to this meeting, because I'm tired as heck. I would like to stay at home and just get these tickets in the bucket and just say, I don't know. I better not say the word that rhymes with that. But we will be. I don't like to get upset. I don't like to have, a lot of things going on. When I have something going on that I like to do, I like to stay focused on just that, So I want you guys to pray for the people that's in our family, especially our mods and them. Nobody knew I was going to come on except one mod. I had called her before, and I ramped and I raved, and she was like, hey, don't worry about it. Just do what you can do. She says, Zena says, I may not be there tomorrow. I'm going through a water leak in my kitchen, and it's unusable, and we have some loud machinery trying to dry out my floors. I'm sorry to hear that, Zena. I'm sorry. Gail, we're going to pray for you. You pray for me. But they'll catch this live later, and so they'll know. Like I said, I don't want to make it really long. I just want you guys to know that is the number one rule. That is, and then when, you know how we do it. If there's somebody new and they say, hey, I want to get in there, I will let you guys know. There's a $200 Cash App, or if you tell me to just mail it to you, that's what I'm going to do. There's a $50 or $75 Cash App. If you tell me to Cash App you, that's what I will do. If you tell me to mail it to you, that's what I'm going to do. And then there's a 25, and then there's 21 cards in all. Like I said, I already know that we got Chick-fil-A, we got McDonald's, we got Burger King, We got Bed Body and Bath Beyond or whatever. I ain't even looking at it right now. And we got some Applebee's. We got some Red Lobster. You know, we always gonna have some coffee. You know, at Starbucks, because some people love coffee, and it does us very well. But anyway, I work so my kids will call in for me though. Okay, that's fine, LaKendra. If they call in for you, that's fine. So, that is fine. Let me see. LaKendra, did you ever tell me what are you diamond, ruby, or emerald? Because I think I got everybody on here. I got D Diva. I got T Star, Freddie, Lisa T, Soldier Girl, Woke the God, LaKendra, Phyllis. I got Woke the God twice on here. Marsha. Then I've got Betty, LaKendra, Soldier Girl, Zena, Ruby, Rita, Brown Sugar, Pretty K, Margie, Freddie, Sugar Mama, Phyllis, Woke the God. These are the mods. Phyllis, Woke the God, Lisa, Soldier Girl, Sanja, T-Star, Tina Powers, and that, and so on and so on. Do you have any gift cards? Drop it like it's hot. We do got gift cards. We are doing the gift cards. Yes, we are. We are doing the gift cards. My stove went out last night. I'm a diamond. Okay, got you. Your stove went out. Girl, that done happened to me before, right around Christmas. One thing about it is, here's the thing, you know what I did? I went right to Dillon's and got me 2 chickens, some rotisserie chickens, and yeah. Or I went, and one year I had, hey Lisa, one year I had went to Hog Wild and let them make my dressing, and I just came on home and I set my tail down. I was like, this is too much. But anyway, you guys, any questions, concerns, comments, complaints, please let me know right now. Or if you have an idea, please let me know right now. I'm only going to stay on here for 30 minutes. I don't want this live to be long. I just want people to get the gist of, we are still having it tomorrow. I'll be running like a chicken with my head cut off. But when I'm done, guess what? I can be like, okay, shower and bed. Good night. Don't nobody call me talking about, come on, let's talk. I can't talk because I'm going to be tired. Because I'm going to stay up all day and I'm going to get it right. Hey, Sanjay! In the building. Okay? So, hey, Woke the God. Sugar Mama. Lisa Taylor. Dave, happy holidays and season's greeting. Yes. This is like a holiday give back. We don't have to do this, and I want people to understand something. I have no intentions to this is something I want to do because you guys support the channel, and this is a family, and we do this for fun. We do it for fun. Some people be like, oh, I never win, or oh, such win all the time. Well, such might win all the time because they support the channel all the time. And there was other ways to support the channels. I said the first month we would give out free tickets. If you call in, you show up, or you get on the panel, or whatever you call in, you can get free tickets. But we're not going to do that all. And then you know what? And I do think that we're going to do this in July too. I thought about it. I just, I need to be a little bit more respectful to how God has blessed me. And I just want everybody to, it doesn't harm me to, like I said, it doesn't harm me at all to once a month go buy one of those, cards and put it away. And so when July gets here, boom. I'm not running going, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's already done. And that's just, I want to bless somebody else. That, if you gave $5 or something, I hope and pray that you win the $100 or the 75, or just because you might need something and you didn't know how you was gonna do it, and you got that instant money. You got the instant money cash right before Christmas, because that's what it's all about. But some people don't understand how this works, and I try to tell them all the time, and even Freddie tried to tell you guys. And you know what? She blesses this channel all the time, and people say, she win, you doing something. You see me, I do not like a cheater at all. I will not cheat for my best friend, my kids, or anything. Now, I might tell them now, hey, you need to go on in and call on in or whatever. But, why would I cheat when this is something I want to do for you? There's no reason to cheat. Like, I care and I love everybody. And I just want God to bless whoever wins, And that will be the choice. And I'm not going to have anything to do with it. I'm just letting you guys know. So, if you say, well, SP, I didn't win. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you need to show up a little bit more. Maybe you need to support more. And especially in July. I'm going to say this because everybody knows when July comes, we give out tons and tons and tons of free tickets. We just cannot do it for the Christmas in December, because that's just for the support, basically. It'll be at 8 p.m. Central Time. On the dot, on the button. So, yeah, I wanted you guys to know, and I was like, oh my goodness. I wanted to get my hair braided, and it ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm so disappointed right now. I could almost cry. That's how disappointed I am. Because these people is just like, they're all over the place. And I know you got to start somewhere, but hey, you got to have a foundation. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they don't have. And it don't seem like they're trying to get a foundation. It just seems like they're just, they're just all over the place. And I just don't work like that, like I said, I even hate being late, or, things that's happening. I get upset. My husband be like, oh, I'm not going to bother you because it's getting be close to 3. So he doesn't even come home until 4. Because he'll come home and be like, because, and I understand that's my husband. So I got to, he wants to eat, or he's tired, or he wants to spend time with me. But this is what I'm doing. Is that 6 Pacific time? I think so, LaKendra. I think it's, I'll Google it for you real quick. Oh, that's a pretty baby right there. 8 p.m. Central is what time Pacific time? 2 hours behind. So it would be 6 p.m. your time. 8 p.m. Central is 6 p.m. Pacific. Do anybody else have any other questions? Oh, well, you got to play to try to win that part. Exactly, you do. You should see my hair. Huh? You got it done? My beautician took off 2 months. Oh, girl, you go with your bad self. I know it's looking good. She said, you should see it. What, you want to come up on the platform so I can see it? Because I ain't going to let you see mine. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Lord going to have to help me out. That's okay. I'll put it in a something. I'm going to do something. Trust and believe. I'm going to be up. I'm going to be up. Because as soon as I get home, just like today, as soon as I get home, I slept today, but I won't sleep tomorrow morning when I get off work. When I get off work, like I said, I'm going to probably get the cards before I go to work. And so it'll be done. Please, in advance, I apologize for the kids' behavior. I go to work at 4 p.m. If little mama say anything else, just drop her. Okay. Did you pass your test? I'm not going to take that test, LaKendra, until February. I'm not going to take that test until February. Oh no, it's a mess. She been out 2 months. Oh, yeah, but we know how to make provisions, though. We know how to make provisions when things happens like this. There's this place down the street. I mean, it's not down the street, but it is really for me. But it's called the House for Locks, and she does all the braiding. And I was gonna go to her and say, "Hey, girl, hook me up really quick. I don't need nothing fancy, just straight back cornrows, woo 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 woo." I can't even do that. So you know me. I'll put it together. It's pins all over my edges. Oh my! I'm sorry. But I always got my go-to girls wigs or whatever, they my hairs. I can always throw that on. It's just, when some people say, SB, we haven't seen you, so you gain weight. Don't come looking for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. You know what? It is what it is. I gain weight, I lose weight. I ain't thinking about it. I'm surviving over here. Y'all need to be doing the same thing. Be looking about what I'm wearing, what my hair look like. I ain't even wearing. I'll cut it on right now. But I do look crazy. I just woke up. I do look crazy. My hair's all over my head. She said, I'm a survivor. Have anyone heard from Betty or Cheryl? I missed them. Yeah. They come in. Look, Kendra, you don't be here. That's who don't be here. You don't be here. But I know work has to call, so that's what you got to do. If you got to go to work, then that's what you got to do, So, and I'm telling you, this coming year, y'all need to make a trip to Atlanta. I'm free. Hey, you free? What you mean you free? What you mean you free? So, I'm going to just let you guys know right now. I did not know that I was... I thought it was going to take forever for me to get my prereqs and stuff. And I wasn't even trying to get in the program this coming year. I was actually looking to get in the program next year. And who knows, if I don't pass the test, that's what it'll be. And, but for some reason, God has blessed me. And I finished all my classes, all my prereqs with an A. Every last one of them with an A. So, and that still doesn't guarantee me to get in the program. That's just saying, hey, I'm serious about what I do. And then, there's other things I can do too. So, she says, braiding hair, I do my own. I do too sometimes, Zena. But I just wanted to sit back and enjoy, let somebody, because I don't braid as tight as I would like it for it to stay up. But, and then I was thinking about some dookie braids, I just hate for people to call them the dookie braids. I just thicker braids, My hours change and I work 2 jobs now because my son's tuition is killing me. He goes to Houston State. Okay. That's what's up. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? You say congratulations. I am surprised myself that I didn't end up, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was nowhere near close to a B ever. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not because I'm smart, because I'm not. You guys be hearing me. I be getting words all mixed up. You're looking at my spelling. I can't see half the time because my glasses, I always need to get an upgrade, and I just don't. And that has a lot to do with it. But, I've always was just a C average student, just in school. And I just didn't apply myself, and nobody took the time to teach me how to study. Once I learned how to study, I was already in college. So I learned to study in college, and ever since I learned how to study, that's I do what works. And how is Diesel? Oh, he's good. I'm gonna tell you about Diesel in a minute. But studying is the best thing for everybody. And people if you only knew what my grades looked like in high school, you would have been like, oh my God, I see why you are impressed with yourself. Because I thought you couldn't tell me. I just thought, I didn't think I was slow. I just didn't think, my understanding was basically slow. And there was just people that were smart. They were born smart. And that's not the case. That's just not the case. It's just somebody taught them how to study and they retained it as they studied. And nobody taught you. So if you don't know something now, it's because nobody put the time into you. If you make not good grades, you make C's, D's, B's, or whatever, and you're thinking that you know these kids these days. I'm gonna just be honest with you, they're not smart at all. None of them smart. Now, if they study, they do well. I was one of the not the top in class, and looky, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have thought it. You wouldn't have guessed. You'd be like, there's no way. Them kids have you whipped, SP. No, they didn't. In every class I was in, I'm like, I'm coming there with my paper. I'm coming there with my recorder. Whatever the teacher say, I record it. Not to catch her and trap her up. I record it so I can go back and listen to it and write my notes down and go back over it, go back over it, go back over it, go back over it, go back over it. And then she asks a question. I raise my hand. She'd be like, and I just want to see if I got it right. She'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, and this, and I said, yeah. She and that, yeah. She just looking at me. She just asked me question after question after question. Like, yeah, you answered the first question, but can you answer the second one? Okay, I answered the second question. Now, can you answer the third one? I answered the third question. She's like, can you answer the fourth one? I'm like, girl, I'm so tired, but yes, I answered the fourth one. Like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Because I heard what you said. See what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's how it works. Yes, look at God. Ain't he good? He let me know that it has nothing to do with your intelligence. It has to do with your will and you being persistent. And so that's why this test, I only need 12%. That's only about 21 problems that I could answer. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, I only need to answer 21 questions to pass this test. No, that's somebody that is not taking things seriously. Everything that I do, I take seriously. So I'm going to study for months and months and months to get just 21 problems right. I'm not trying to get 21. I'm trying to get them all. I can't get them all, but I'm going to try to get them all. I want to come out with 80, 90 or better. I don't want to see no 60, no 40, no 50. I really don't even want to see 60. I want to see 70, 80, 90. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Am I going to get it? I don't know. Because I only need 12 points. So I look at it like that. I don't look at it like, I mean, we did the percentage. I know how to do the math now. I'm going back over math, fractions, ratios, proportions, real world problems, variations, variables, independence, dependence. I'm going over that. I'm going over the autonomy, the anatomy. I'm going on the physiology. I'm going over every single thing. Like I'm finna take the neglects test, which it's not. It's just a tease test. This is stuff you're supposed to know when you get out of high school, but guess what? That's a lie. You go in there and take that test just getting out of high school, you're not gonna pass it. You just unless you just got out of school and that's what they just did. But no. Some of that stuff is just over your head. It's just I've been a nurse for 18 years and I'm looking at that stuff like I don't know where that is. I don't even remember none of that. Because when you don't use it, you lose it. So, your kids, when my daughter was going to school and everything, she was working and she called me up one day and she was crying. She was like, I'm at work and I've got a test tomorrow. And I was like, okay, baby. She was doing the driving job, whatever, DoorDash, whatever. And I was like, honey, just go, stop. You're not helping delivering people's food crying. They asking her, well, she got me on the phone. They're like, honey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm on the phone with my mama. Here's your food. And they're like, baby, are you sure you're okay? I said, baby, go home. Baby, go home. She said, no, Mama, my car payment is due, my insurance is due, and the rent is due, and da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da, and my tuition is due, and I got to pay this and pay that. And I said, go home. We'll figure it out. And the next day I told her to come over to the house. I want to talk to her. And she came over to the house. I had called and pulled my 401k out because that's my child. And she's trying really hard to become the best person that she can be. The sad thing about it, me raising my kids on my own, I should have had something set up for them for college. But I did. But I had to use it because when I got laid off, I had to use it. I didn't like doing that. But I had to. My mother told me, you use that money. You got to survive right now. And I took my kids' college fund and we survived while I went to school. So when my daughter hit the door, I just handed her an envelope. She just passed out on the floor. She said, oh my God. She said, looky God. I said, and you tell them, get a receipt. Paid in full. Don't you go crying. You're doing well. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that our kids are precious. And if you got to help them, help them. All right? I'm just telling you. You don't want to help yours? Then that's fine. Don't help yours. Don't get mad when somebody else is helping their child. And your child is out there struggling. You're thinking that you're making them good. You're going to make them angry and upset, and they may fail. Support them in whatever endeavors that they're trying to accomplish, because that is a part of you. Not just because you're the mama, but that's your blood running through their veins. Help your children. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody tell you you can't help your kids. Before I got married, I told my husband, don't even get in the way of my kids. I'm going to be there 100%. And I am. And then that's all we got to say. And I dropped the mic. All right, you guys. Be good. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time for our Christmas giveaway.